So, we're here with director Maria Isabel Ruiz Ocadiz,
Hey.
a Mexican director, hi, the director of the short film MISPLACE the Rabbits. And we're here on behalf of the New Wave Short Film Festival in Munich. We're conducting an interview with the director on behalf of the festival, because these are, of course, their questions, right? The first thing that they want to know about is, what was the experience of shooting this film like? What can you tell us about the experience of shooting the short film Misplace the Rabbits?
El tema es fuerte para nuestro país, México.
It's a pretty strong topic for our country, Mexico, so it was very complicated to present the story.
Iba contra la cultura.
For this story was going against our culture, a deeply rooted culture in which family secrets and family symbiosis are still everyday spread.
Era una cosa muy fuerte para el...
So it was something pretty strong for Mexican audiences. And there were even some situations that the story had to face in this sense.
Padres de familia.
With parents, for example. So we had a first cut with a 12-year-old Mexican girl. And all out of a sudden the parents react wrong. They react strangely.
No están a favor de esta idea.
They're not in favor of this idea of presenting a truth about girls at risk. And this is when we decided to cut away these parts where the little girl was featured,
El actor Roberto Eduardo Arenas,
utilizing only the parts played by the actor Roberto Eduardo Arenas Farquet, a great partner of mine in all of this artistic process and who works alongside with me in Pertúrpure Cinema, this antagonic character from the film, so I could analyze the gestures of another girl from a photographic work by another artist, someone completely unaffiliated to the project.
trabajo con la estética práctica.
Then, thanks to the actor, thanks to this whole work with the practical aesthetics acting technique, through a magnificent magic that the montages did, these took form as if I was, with this short film, talking to you about a future, about a premonition, about something that can happen with girls at risk, with boys too.
Finalmente logra salir el cortometraje con un montaje exquisito.
And finally, the short film is released with an exquisite montage, an experimental montage, and it has now been awarded as a winner in the Best Human Rights category in this festival. The experience has been strong but very gratifying since the message has been given through cinematographic art.
Wow, thank you very much. That was very interesting. And now the second question, the second thing that they want to know about is, well, first of all, I think that you guys will very much like to know why am I, letting the lamp inside of the shot. Sorry about that. So the second thing that they want to know about is, what are some tips, some hints on filmmaking that you may want to give, amateur filmmakers or students, people that are starting with this life of filmmaking? What are some hints that you can give them?
Esto podría ser una lista de 100.
Well, this could be a list of 100 tips. We're just gonna reduce that to 3.
El primer consejo para los aspirantes a filmmaker.
The first advice, or the first tip for aspiring filmmakers is, please concentrate on the camera. How are you gonna handle the camera? Dare to take the camera and direct your movie and make your shots. What is the way that you want to express things with your camera? You have to get that figured out. That's very important. Secondly, choose the actors who support you, who support your movie, who devote themselves to art, who say yes with love to art. Don't look for actors that just want to show themselves, display themselves on TV, and don't even understand your movie. Choose actors that have something to do with you. And lastly, please, the most important thing, in the sense of the script, of course, choose a conflict. Don't try to go with these anecdotic tales. Let's tell good stories. And these are the 3 super tips that I can give you.
Perfect. Those are really nice pieces of advice, if I may say so. So the third topic that the New Wave Short Film Festival in Munich wants you to talk about is about your upcoming film. What can you tell us about it?
Se llama Un desvelo de indocilidad.
It's called A Wakefulness of Indocility. It's my debut film, my first full-length feature as a director. I feel very happy, very excited. We are already shooting this film, and we expect it to be released at the end of 2022. It is based on my latest literary fiction novel. The first novel, Amnesty. The second novel, Steve's Kenotier, or Steve's Kenotier, Truth and Life. The third one being A Wakefulness of Indocility. And I want to say I'm going to produce both of these books into movies as well. And I really hope you get to watch them whenever they're done. And I want to tell you what the movie A Wakefulness of Indocility is about. Gertrudis, a woman with insomnia, faces her own reality, which she does not longer control. And this reality takes her to face a sect, a cult. And this is when she faces danger. This is the struggle of a woman against her own sexual impulses, against her own instincts. The vision of a woman in a situation in which sex is no longer only physical, but also dwells in the mind. It's a completely oniric movie, an art house film. And with all of the support of the festival, I'm really hoping it gets ready soon so you can all watch it and enjoy it with the highest energy.
That's great, that's awesome, and this is very important. And also what you said about the festival, I think that the festival has really opened its arms for us. So what can you tell us, Maria, about this festival, the New Wave Short Film Festival in Munich, in Germany? What was it like to be a part of it and to be ultimately awarded to become a winner at this festival? Tell us.
Ganar para mí ha sido uno.
To win, for me, has been an honor. It's been a wonderful surprise that it has found appreciation in the eyes of Munich, of this very precious festival, New Wave.
El trabajo y la lucha por querer dar un mensaje.
The work and the struggle to want to give out a message that resonates with today's world, but still remains secret in Latin America.
Que para mí es un regalo el que
And I want to say that for me, it is a gift that you've given me. A gift that proves that my feelings have at last been expressed in a global way.
Bueno, para mí Alemania representa muchísimas.
Because, well, for me, Germany represents a lot of things, such as respect and struggle. And I am so happy, so thankful.
Esto presente en todo mi rodaje y en todas las siguientes películas. Nunca lo voy.
And I will always have this in mind during the shooting of all of my movies. I'm never gonna forget this. The experience of being in this festival is like being at home. They've invited me to the table with an exquisite banquet, and I've sat at this table to be with others, to make new friends, and that's how I feel. I feel like a guest at the warmest of homes, of friendly people, I feel so happy. And again, thankful for the good vibes, for the good energy that you've always had as people. I'm a fan of your country. Thank you very much.
Wow, that was really meaningful. That was beautiful. So, just before we go, before we end this, before actually working on the shooting of your upcoming debut feature film, you have 3 more short films, right? 3 more short films that had already been shown at festivals.
Sí, claro.
Yes, of course.
Primer cortometraje.
The first short film is called Neither You Nor I.
Segundo cortometraje.
The second short film, MISPLACE THE RABBITS, this one.
Tercer cortometraje.
The third short film, We Are a Motive.
Cuarto cortometraje.
And the fourth short film, Love Without a Casket.
Right, perfect. So, just another quick question. Is it true that you're shooting another movie at the same time than the new movie? Are you doing that for real?
Sí, esto es real.
Yes, this is real. We are shooting right now. At a certain point, we're gonna start another shooting while we work on the other one, and that will mean that I will have 2 films premiering this same year. And well, at another interview in some other time, perhaps I will share the secret. But for now, I'm just gonna save it for myself. And of course, this can be done, and we're gonna do it, and we're just on time.
Great. And lastly, where can we watch these short films and these upcoming movies? Is there like a streaming site or something?
Bueno.
Oh well, now that I have the opportunity to have this space at the festival, something that I am very thankful for. I'm very thankful for the time given. LuminosaCanal.com. It's our streaming page where you'll be able to watch all of our short films and all of our upcoming films that I will be directing, including A Wakefulness of Indocility and everything that follows. Because movies are life.
Viva Cinema.
Great! Viva Cinema, that's awesome. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, director. This has been such a pleasure for me to conduct this interview. These questions have been great. Thank you very much for that. Thank you, Munich. Thank you, Maria. Thank you guys for watching this. We'll see you when we see you. And may movies be always in your hearts. Thank you.
Munich, gracias. Thank you very much, Munich. I love you.
We love you, Munich. See ya. Hi.
Hi.
So we're here with female director, Mexican director Laura Maria. It's okay, female director, directora femenina.